I will chop.
How'd you like our wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Baron Vaku Boku. Damn it. The name is unpronounceable. Vauquelin Brabant. Chevalier d'Arezzo. I bet you made it all up anyway. I will just call you Brabant.
Excuse-moi. I thought the French court knows me by that name.
Some easily spooked pony is the last thing you need.
My boots of fellows is no pony.
Gracious! You couldn't think of a fancier name?
At least you can tell by the name that the horse is immensely valued.
It depends.
Good day
Well,
to you.
we can all
Greetings to
agree
you too.
that the name Bucephilus signifies higher value. Then yes.
Anyway, looking at him closely, I reckon he's more of a draft horse. There are a few of those around my mines, too.
I beg your pardon?
What kind of name is Bruce Phallus, anyway? It's pronounced Bucephalus, which cut.
See now, just mispronounce the name, and we're not talking about a horse, but a cock.
Just look at him.
Stand straight, Martin.
Hold on.
Come on!
We're changing the subject.
I appreciate your friendship, but I'd rather run my own affairs.
I understand.
Greetings
Let's
to you
at
too.
least drink to your success.
And let's drink to the future of Lady Yitka. May her marriage to Lord Capon bring her happiness.
They're young. They'll have plenty of time to cultivate that happiness.
Well, the groom isn't looking too happy at the moment.
Have you ever thought about it?
Just me when I can run straight.
You're wrong. In a battle, your life depends.
Having a good time?
He's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth a sin.
Ah, I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Signifies higher value.
Yes. Anyway, looking at him close.
Good evening, my esteemed lady. I haven't yet had the opportunity to make your acquaintance.
No matter. I know who you are, although Martin hardly spoke of you. From what I heard, I could conjure up a pretty good picture.
No offense, ma'am. But whatever picture you paint of me, I have reason enough to believe it's mistaken.
Indeed. So, the stories of how, in your youth, you used to drag a different chambermaid to your bed every night is nothing but slander.
And I also heard that you once fell drunk into the trench in front of the fortress, horse and all.
All right, I confess to that one. But nothing happened to either me or the horse.
And is it not true that one of your paramours made off with your late mother's jewelry?
We are all sinners, Mom. And besides, that was 20 years ago. A person can change a lot in that time.
Unquestionably. My husband is living proof of it. No more than I.
Is your husband here too? I don't believe I've had the honor.
You won't find him here. He stayed at home in our fortress. He suffers from gout and doesn't like long journeys.
Or any journeys, for that matter. Even where the king goes on his own 2 feet, my husband has to be carried by 3 servants.
All his life he gorged himself on meat, pastries and wine, and now he's paying for it.
Would you kindly introduce your 2 companions?
This is Lady Christina, second wife of Lord Binyek of Nostitz. She's standing in for him here today.
Nice to meet you, sir.
How come your husband didn't come?
Because he's been rotting for nearly a year in the king's captivity.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mom. I pray that God shall return him to you soon.
I've been praying for it since the day I got word of his captivity. Perhaps worldly powers will come to our aid once the promised army turns up. One hopes.
What's your opinion of the outcome of today's assembly?
That it's about time. Although at the onset it looked like everyone here would carry on arguing like fishwives at the market. But in the end, it seems the agreement arrived at will bear fruit.
It's rather noisy here, Mom. Don't you think?
It is, a bit. But that's all part of celebrations, and today we have cause for celebration, don't we?
Wouldn't you prefer a little privacy? I'll gladly escort you.
Restrain your ardor. You're not the first to try and lure my girls somewhere out of my sight. If you want to amuse yourself with them, I insist on being present. Or you may be on your way.
But I had no wish to.
And while you're on your way, we're quite thirsty from all this constant chit-chat.
Do I look like a servant to you?
No, but surely you wouldn't leave these young ladies to suffer thirst. Be so kind to bring us another pitcher of wine. I don't know what's in those kegs, and I don't intend to try it out.
What kind of name is Bruce Phallus, anyway? It's pronounced Bucephalus.
See now. That's mispronounced. I'm telling you, give it a year, Sigismund will be gone.
The rat'll be good, I hope.